West Ham have been warned about the status of Jarrod Bowen after his frustrations got the better of him in the defeat to Wolves. Seeking his first win of the season, West Ham manager Graham Potter looks closer to being sacked after losing 3-2 to Wolves in the EFL Cup. The Hammers had turned the game around early in the second half before Newcastle target Jurgen Strand Larsen notched a 2-minute brace to lead the Wanderers to a dramatic late victory. Yet, it was the frustrations of West Ham forward Jarrod Bowen that caught everyone's attention as he had to be held back from angrily approaching fans in the crowd after seeing something he didn't like. Bowen did apologize to West Ham fans for his actions against Wolves after the game, yet, he still took off the captain armband, showing his unhappiness with the current state of affairs at West Ham. Discussing the aftermath of the gut-wrenching EFL Cup performance, former Tottenham player Alan Brazil and ex-Aston Villa striker Gabby Ogbonlahor spoke about the Englishman's obvious anger and annoyance over his side's performance and start to the season from last night, 26th of August. Touching on the diabolical start to the campaign for the Irons, Ogbonlahor said, "I don't understand West Ham and they're in deep trouble. Jarrod Bowen having arguments with West Ham fans, doesn't look great." To which co-presenter Brazil responded, "If they lose him, then they're in big trouble." The former villain then replied, "I didn't like it, Bowen's post-match actions, because he's gone over to clap the fans. He hasn't hid and walked straight down the tunnel and some fans are giving him some. And then the players pull him off the pitch, pull him away. He takes his armband off. That's never a good sign when you rip the armband off and you put it in your hands. He was in an angry way last night." Brazil then asked why fans should have a go at their best player, especially as the former Hull City man always gives his all for the club, stating again, "If he leaves, they're in big trouble." Ogbonlahor, in agreement with his co-presenter, finished by saying, "The West Ham fans definitely need to keep him on side." Graham Potter in a perilous position after 3 games into the new season, after a 3-0 humbling by Sunderland and a 5-1 smashing by Chelsea on home soil, the Hammers desperately needed to get a result on Tuesday night, 26th of August. Facing Wolves, who had also endured a winless start to the season, it was the chance to get their campaign back on track. Yet, the Irons fell short once again as more and more questions will be asked of the former Brighton boss who has struggled during his spell at the London Stadium. It also doesn't get easier for the East London club with fixtures against Nottingham Forest, revitalised Tottenham and a dogged Crystal Palace in the next 3. I can't see them picking up any points, which will only place even more pressure on Potter's shoulders as he edges closer to becoming the first Premier League manager to be sacked this season. Picking up just 0.91 points per match at the helm for West Ham, the omens don't look good for the Englishman to retain his position.